And they said Tom Holland's gonna do what? He's gonna be the lead in what? Let's talk about it. Cue the intro. Alright, so new reports coming from My Time to Shine Hello and Can We Get Some Toast off of Twitter. There are very respectable sources have stated that Tom Holland just inked a new deal to be the lead in Kang Dynasty. How do y'all feel about that? To be honest, I don't know how I feel about that, because in the previous Avengers movies, they've always been together. They've always been a family. Having one character mainly take the lead role, that's kind of conflicting. Spider-Man is my favorite character, so they have to do that right. They have to do Kang right in Kang Dynasty. And seeing from what they did in Ant-Man Quantumania, like I said, I don't know if I'm hyped for that. But it does give me a little intrigue that they have Tom Holland becoming the main person who will be in Kang Dynasty, the main Avenger in Kang Dynasty. But it also kind of makes me wonder as to how they will go with Sam Wilson being Captain America. Will he take a sidestep? Will he be sidelined? Who knows? But if he's going to be the lead Avenger, will Kang Dynasty still? A couple months ago, it was said that there will be a Young Avengers movie. So will Kang Dynasty still be focused towards the Young Avengers and Tom Holland will lead that team? We'll have to see. But from right now, it's pretty interesting that Tom Holland is the lead Avenger in Kang Dynasty. In other news, we have news that Deadpool will start filming in May. I'm really looking forward to Deadpool. Depending on what they do, we have the reports of Hugh Jackman coming back, them being like a buddy cop type of movie, where you have one bad cop and one good cop. Let's see how that turns out. To be honest, that it's beginning to film in May tells me that it might be released sometime in 2025 or late 2024. I can't remember how Marvel has it slated to come out, but because of all the pushbacks and everything, the time slate really doesn't mean as much as it usually would. All right, the big news. The big news is that RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., has confirmed that he is probably not coming back. The reports go as follows. Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man is no longer on the table. Now that kind of surprises me because one, we know that's a lie. They do that. They did it with the No Way Home thing where, oh, they're not in the movie. Andrew and Toby are not in the movie. He's coming back and he's probably coming back for Secret Wars, but he's probably not going to write a 5-movie deal, a 3-movie deal. It'll probably just be for that one movie. And it might just be like a little, maybe might be having like a 30-minute screen time, an hour screen time. But he's definitely coming back in Secret Wars. I'm going to miss RDJ playing Iron Man if he does decide to not come back. They have different ways they can incorporate Iron Man as a hero or a villain when it comes to Secret Wars. They can just have another actor. But obviously people want to see Robert Downey Jr. come back because he's the person who started it all. He started Marvel. So my thoughts, I really don't think he will come back. And to be honest, if he does, but if he doesn't, people have to move on. We have to move on. Comic book characters don't age, but we as humans, we do. That's another thing to take from RDJ saying that he won't come back as Iron Man. We'll have to get more reports, more details about that coming soon. All right, Disney Plus shows. Loki and Secret Invasion are still coming out this year. Need a round of applause for that. However, if you were one of the few hundred people who were looking for Echo or Ironheart, sad to say, they are scheduling it back to 2024. Now, to be honest, they should just cancel those shows. Nobody's looking for that. And I don't think it'll play a major role in the big grand scheme of what the Marvel is trying to set up. Scale those shows back. Scale the unnecessary movies, any of those, scale those back or just cancel them altogether. No one is looking for Ironheart. No one is looking for Echo. I honestly feel like Ironheart might have a bigger role coming forth when it comes to Kang Dynasty and seeing how maybe we'll have a little Ironheart connection there. Who knows? But Secret Invasion. I'm looking forward to Secret Invasion. That's my most anticipated show. And to be honest, it's looking like that's going to be the one that kind of carries everything and kind of gets us started with this new Phase 5. Because some people were saying Quantumania still had remnants of what Phase 4 was. I didn't quite agree with that, but you can kind of also still see it a little as well. So, and with Loki, we just got the spoilers. We just got the post-credit scene of Victor Timely in the Ant-Man Quantumania movie. And I feel like I guess we'll be picking up after that. I wasn't the hugest fan off of Loki, but I did respect it as a show and what it could bring to the future of Marvel. Echo, it can go. I know they're doing this stuff with Daredevil, but Daredevil is like he's an okay character. But I don't think we should be working off of Daredevil spinoffs as well. So what do y'all think about that? All right, going to DC. We got some DC news. As y'all know, Flash is coming out. I believe it's this year in May, if I'm not mistaken. Flash is coming out, and I feel like that's probably going to be the biggest movie, the biggest superhero movie of this year. Speaking of Flash, we know that Aquaman 2 was probably supposed to come out, I think it was either after or before Flash. I cannot remember. I'll have the report on the screen. But Aquaman, the early screenings, people walked out. People walked out of Aquaman. Who would have known? I don't feel like people will still watch Aquaman just because he's not going to be part of the new DCU. It's already been confirmed, I believe. I don't think he's going to be part of the new DCU. If he is, my bad. Yeah, I don't think really people are looking forward to an Aquaman movie. Also, if they were looking forward to it, it will probably have something to do with both of the Bruces from the DC universe being in that movie. But unfortunately, they have also got removed. Man, I don't know, man. And apparently, a James Gunn report came out that no actor will play two DCU characters. It's been a rumor for a minute that Jason Momoa probably would work and go towards Lobo, which is in development. So, hey, let's see if the Space Rockstar can get some love. He'll be a great Lobo. But as far as Aquaman, we have to see what they'll do with that. But, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. If you love the video, like the video. If I have any more other news, I will keep y'all updated. I'm a little late on this, but hey, we're on the road to a 6 million quadrillion subscribers.